Welcome to another episode of FML, and today, on this snowy, lovely day, we're going to go inside the camper and start working on figuring out where things go, what needs to be ordered, and kind of get the ball rolling on that stuff. So let's go inside where it's a little drier, hopefully. So I've already kind of gone through a quick walkthrough on what we got going on in here. Couple things that I've learned, because I noticed that we have wires coming out of the walls right here. There's like a board that goes across, so there's kind of like an ambient lighting type of deal going on. There's supposed to be really cool, like crystal looking glass fixture that goes on there, so hopefully we can find that here in this mess. And like I said, we got more wiring. I see we got some of our tracking for the curtains over there, so that's cool. Kind of looks like someone got rid of it and had like window blinds installed. We also got to figure out some of the wiring. I know most of the light fixtures and the radio and stuff was all 12 volt, and then we got 120 for the refrigerator, stove and furnace, water heater, AC. I think I got everything there. Maybe we'll start up, I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna start up here and we'll start figuring out what we got, what we don't got, and yeah. I think this goes, whatever. We got some pictures. Alright, update. We got this area all cleared out. I think all this stuff is for the bathroom. I did find all the pieces to the tracking system, so we got that going for us. This one broke, unfortunately, but the section is sitting over there underneath the sink. This looks like it's been tampered with and stuff, so hopefully that all still works. Now to tackle all this stuff, I think I'm going to bring all the cushions in here, see what we got. So here's where we're at. We got this cabinet here in the corner. This, been trying to figure out where this piece went. We finally figured it out. This holds our table, so the table will flip out like this. And what we figured out also is that we have none of our countertops. Originally I thought these were our countertops, but they do not go to this camper because they're just not thick enough, deep enough. We're going to take an inventory of doors. I'm not going to record any of that because I feel like that's not very exciting. I believe some of that cabinetry I got goes here and then kind of angles. Oh, we do have some of our countertops, and I bet this goes into the front above the couch. I have to refer to my pictures. Hello. There's that. I'm guessing there's a light fixture that goes there that is missing. Is that a button? Bet you that's a button. We're not gonna mess with that too much. I see we got a shower head there, and we have another one up front. I think the one up front is the original one. We have some flooring. Let's see what we got here now. We're not gonna be able to use any of it because it's pretty warped. To the point or I can't get it out of the box. There we go. So maybe this is what the original owners had picked out for this. I mean, it don't look bad. Also, while in here, I've been kind of brainstorming ideas, and I just wonder if we can put like a long skylight right here, you know, starting from, you know, about right there and coming all the way over here, and then moving this vent back, or have a small skylight here and another skylight right here and another skylight there. I'm just kidding. Maybe 2 littler ones would be good. That way we can still retain our vent here. That I highly doubt works. It's definitely seen better days. I know this one up here is sealed up from the top, so. The first videos I took with these lights on didn't affect the quality. I noticed when I went through my time lapse that I could see lines going across from top to bottom, bottom to top, whatever. So I'll shut those off, and I'm sorry if that's at the beginning of the video. My apologies. But all of our doors are accounted for. We got our door here, the door there, the door there. They're both right there. We got our doors there. Furnace door. This is our cabinet door that goes there. We got our little guys there. All the ones here. All of our drawers are accounted for. If anybody's watching this and they know where these go, can you comment and let me know? Thank you. We got all these doors accounted for. This guy here will go right there. Right here, all those. They never took these off. They must have got sick of taking doors off when it came up to painting this part, so they just left them, but they took them all off on the other side. We got our bathroom door. We have our bathroom cabinet. This is really tight quarters for the toilet. I'm kind of surprised by that. But we have our cabinet here on the corner, and then this guy doesn't really fit all the way back because I just noticed that the new subflooring they put in, they just screwed it right on top. So this is raised like 1/4 of an inch. So that's why this doesn't fit in here anymore. The light fixture for this, it's right here, so that's good. Cover, the panel that goes here is sitting on top of our stove. This guy, this is the color of the tub. Let's go back and look. So you can see that the paint is coming off of the plastic here. So I'm guessing this was all green, this part here, and then this was all yellow. Yeah, look, yellow. So that's very interesting. And I noticed that there were 2 rods that I found. So one must be the inner, and then one must be like the decorative one. I also feel like this isn't the way it's supposed to go, but not sure. Kind of looks like it. Maybe I'm just wrong. Most likely. Yeah, see here we got 1 shower rod, and then let's open up our door here. And then we got another one there. And then we can use the mirror to light up our thing there. And then we have a TV mount that would go over here somewhere. I don't see any holes for it. We are going to get rid of all these blinds. We're not going to be running blinds in here. It looks like we have all of our tracks for curtains, and that's what we're going to use. We're going to get rid of that stuff. Maybe we'll upgrade our sound system in here, get that Bluetooth. I highly doubt this thing works, but you never know. I also noticed that this piece is missing as well, so yep. Also, I found the glass piece here. This isn't what I saw in the photos. The photo ones made it look more like, you know, jagged edges, like, you know, they took crystal and they just stuck it up on their ceiling for that luxury look. And then another thing you guys can comment on is that I would love to save these mirrors. I know we have a little bit of pieces coming off here, but I think they're really cool, and you know, the paint will come off, that'll clear off really nice. My wife thinks I should get rid of them. I like them. Comment below, tell me what you think on that. And on that note, we actually kind of ran into some problems, so let me show you what we found, and this might be a little bit more of a bigger project than I originally anticipated. It's going to kind of change the time frame on this a little bit, and it's also going to add a lot more work, but I feel like this is worth doing right. I feel like I should be doing this the correct way and not just slapping some paint on it and then pushing it off on somebody else. I think we're going to have to do a total gut job on this. So let me show you. So one of the things that I've noticed is that some of our glass kind of has some moisture in here, which could very well be from me power washing and like really shooting in there, and like I understood that that could be an issue, but I think my best thing to do is to pull these windows out and reseal them, unless, you know, especially on the outside. And I think we should really take these all off and then have them redone as well. You know, half the screws are coming out. I don't understand that. And then up here you can see where water's been coming down. You know, it's wet right now and it's just raining outside, so this isn't just from when I power wash, and I didn't even get behind here to power wash back there, so this is coming off from the ceiling. And down here we got more water just pooling up sitting there, and I'm pretty sure that this is all a metal frame, nothing's wood, but you know, it's something that I want to seal up and fix properly. And then over here, you know, this has been an ongoing leakage. This isn't just from me power washing, and as you can see, you know, it's still wet. I've powered washed this a week ago. And we got a little bit of a soft floor here, which I knew that, and I'm sure that this is just mostly from coming in and out of the camper and having wet shoes and not having a protective cover over the top of this either. Just not helping that situation. And then over here, this has been an ongoing leak. This is all damaged. Even this countertop over here, the one piece that I did find, this is all water damage too, so I'm assuming water at some point leaked from here onto here, and that's where we're at on that. I didn't really notice anything on these windows, but then back here, you know, we had a water leak back here, and the guy had said that it was from this, and that. But as you can see, we got water coming here, and then this was all wet when I walked in here. This was kind of, you know, loose. I've tightened it up, so maybe that was the issue the whole time, but I mean, it's been leaking for a while. This just dripped. Water just dripped down right there. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Water just dripped from right there. Where did that come from? I don't see anything. Does anybody else see anything? Where did that water come from? It dripped right there. Right there. Hey guys, we got a leak right here. And this is looks like an ongoing leak. So this whole piece here looks like it's one big piece of like fiberglass. This needs to come out. This needs to be all torn out. This isn't okay. So that's where we sit on that. So I've been on a waiting list for a giant storage unit. It's supposed to be heated with a bathroom, and the original plan was for me to put my cars in there and have a place to work on them. But now we might have to move this into there and start pulling things off. I already know that I had to reseal the roof, but I kind of want to go through every single seam on this thing and redo that. So that's where we sit on that. We have a few leaks that need to be addressed. They're not big. I mean, it doesn't smell moldy or musty in this thing, so they're very minor leaks. You know, it's been raining. It's been raining hard here the last few days. I'm sure pressure washing didn't help things either. You know, some of that soot and buildup was probably help fill up any cracks or holes, and I just removed that with a power washer. Was that the right thing to do? Probably not, but it does look better. So I think we're just going to rip everything out of here. We're going to rip all this flooring out and put in new subflooring. You know, we got a soft spot there, and then they got something weird going on back there. It also gives me the chance to run new wiring in this thing, because that has been a concern of mine. I have not applied power to this in fear of mice chewing holes into the wiring, and we're going to have shorts, stuff like that. So I just want to kind of go through and do everything and then do it right. Going through the plumbing, I had a problem with the trailer lights. Those were blinking real slow, and that could just be a bulb issue. You know, we have all those ones on the outside that are broken. But, you know, it would be nice to just completely redo the wiring and know that it's correct and that it's right. Yeah, I really didn't want to have this kind of a project on my hands right now, but here we are. It also gives me an idea of, you know, some of these I've seen different floor plans on. You know, people are redoing them. You know, just getting rid of this here. Getting rid of this whole thing right here, and then having like a little table there, and then moving the fridge. You know, a mini fridge down here on the bottom. Or, you know, a mini fridge like right here in the corner. But I kind of like the idea of having like a little mini bar right here. That's just me. Another thing that someone has done is just completely removed all this and just put a regular couch in. You know, we're going to be camping in this thing. It's not like we're going to be living in it. You know, we're going to be eating outside. You know, there are going to be rainy days where we have to eat inside, but 9 chances out of 10 we just eat off of our laps anyways. So that's where we stand on that. The other issue is that a lot of these cabinets and cabinet doors are made of like a particle board, so they've gotten wet, and some of these corners of the doors have been hit, so the doors are just kind of crumbling and falling apart. So that might have to be a case where I get new doors and cabinetry and stuff like that. That sounds expensive to me. You know, it's might be a good time to modernize things on this camper. We'll have that nice exterior, and we'll have antique looking, or we'll have old-fashioned, you know, hardware, stuff like that still in here. Kind of an idea of where we're going to go with this. I believe they use like a spray insulation, and hopefully that doesn't complicate things. That might be something where we have to leave the old wiring and just run new wiring. If you guys have any ideas, any tips or tricks, I've never messed with campers before. This is actually my first camper I've ever bought. I remember being in some campers when I was very, very little, but that's about it. I got some friends that camp all the time, but I never, like, I just visit them and drink their beer. Or do I cut my losses and we sell this thing? You know, I don't have much money into it, so it's not like I'm going to lose out on it. You know, the kids are pretty excited, the wife's super excited about this thing. You know, do we keep it? I don't know. So on that sad note, thanks for watching, and remember to keep making huge financial mistakes like this one.